Alright guys, we're back with an intro video, and what we're doing is introing the pager on
Akita.
Sunny! Sunny. As you can see, Sunny got huge. She turned out really cute though. Alright, come on. You know, she's had months of training. It seems like she's forgotten it all. Alright, but what I'm doing, you guys, so I'm introing the pager. What I've got on this, and Cattle and Cornea, I'm dedicating this video to you because you're my go-to guy for the Akitas. But the reason I've got the IQ on, and I could be wrong, these dogs are very, very sensitive. Let me give you my take on Akitas, and not that I've trained that many of them. I used to train a lot of them. And I'm not sure if that was before the pager. Probably was. Maybe I think I trained a few in the late 90s. Anyway, they don't forget. And if you think you're going to go in there with stimulus and try to bully beat down on an Akita, it isn't going to work. My intention is to have a really flashy little worker, but this, I will tell you, a very, very complicated breed of dog. And if you could ask the dog, if you could ask an Akita, you know, what is it like to be you? Their answer would be, it's complicated to be complicated. That's how complicated they are. So, it's a northern breed. I'm actually using bread as treats. Summer doesn't understand. She thought I was getting ready to...
She's making a sandwich.
Make a sandwich and set it on the counter. She's like,
Wait,
oh, she's getting a paper towel and everything. So the other thing I've got going on, and you can see we got a whole bunch of rain this weekend. Look how much fuller the pond is I've got this raining assistant, which is a dog that's already collar conditioned. And I'm going to throw my pager in for the very first time when this dog is in motion. More and more believe that. I more and more believe the absolute worst wrong thing you could do is intro the collar right by you like that. Blaze, Sunny, good. Blaze, Blaze, I'm holding it down. Blaze, good boy. Yay, yay, yay. So I'm going to tell you right now, I've got my Nick set on 0, and I've got, because we're probably going to get the long cards that way. I'm going to tell you how I knew he felt it. He did have his ears back like that. And the reason I'm using the bread, you guys, before you ever start training them, you need to test your food drive. If you give them a dry biscuit and they bite your fingers off,
And they got a lot of
test
drive.
it further. If they're picky at all or chew, you better keep going until you find something, you know, they'll eat. And eat, by eat, I mean, you know, oy, oy, oy. By eat, I mean greedy. That was a little bit of a distance. I'm going to do a little bit closer. Blaze! Blaze! Good boy. Good boy. It was very, very subtle, but I spun it. Let's go. I'm gonna use that other dog to help me if I'm at a distance, but close up she's gonna be a detriment because she's gonna crowd me. Blaze! Good! Yay! 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 So that was my hot dog. Those are the two things I came up with. So what I'm gonna need you to do, Skip and Debbie, is get a bunch of, what I'm starting to see is he needs hot dogs in a bun. Not just hot dogs, not just a bun, a hot dog in a bun. That's what I was making him this morning at like 4 in the morning.
He just did a flip into the pond. He accidentally flipped.
A little piece of, but I was able to spin him, and we're going to try to get a slow-mo if we can get it. But I was able to spin him. I've got a very, very weak pager on this collar, and that's what I wanted. Uh-oh, come on, don't lay down. Let's go. I am now. Blaze! Good boy! Good boy! Yay! 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 I'm going to tell you what he's not going to do is try to crowd in and be like one of these labs to get the food. I'm intentionally not calling sign. one to really get punked by the deer, because that'd be a good movie to call it Punked.
Here, get a lot of. Would be good. That would be good.
I'm going to let her get out there swimming. She goes swimming. Her mother wants to see it. All right, so that's all I'm thinking to myself. What I'm saying to myself that I'm seeing, too, though, is a dog. These dogs are very, very... Blaze! Good boy! Yay! Yay! Everything about me is going away. I'm going to tell you that right now. I can tell you what doesn't work on these dogs. Any kind of corrections that I know of, they're not going to put up with it. They're going to shut down, and then you're going to be in big trouble. So you better, Blaze! Good boy! Good, good, good. And I'm going to tell you right now, my training director came in real handy right there because he got swept up in the momentum. Did you see that, Summer? You couldn't see because they were behind the bushes, but I mean... So, you know, what I'm saying to myself is, one, I'm going to be getting filthy dirty. You know, my job today is to help that dog understand that that pager is me communicating, and to start developing food drive and purpose-driven behavior. If the only thing we got out of this training, you guys, was a pinpoint recall, we'd be doing great. You need to slow down. Somebody's just a little too active. All right, I'm on in. Blaze! Yay! 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 So I'm saying to myself what's happening is, and that was the second time it happened, so I better really be ready to augment. We're probably going to go put her up so we can just do it by himself, because I've already got it going. And this is what I want you guys to understand at home. And this dog is naive to the collar. I have not had it on him. Once you've got the ball rolling, and you know, we only... Blaze! Yay! Yay! So my verbal, I augmented it verbally. I can tell you guys, Skip and Debbie, you better start learning how to say yay. You know, because he needs to think of us as, you know, and this is what I told Summer, because we were talking about Chase, and we told Chase we were going to replace him in the show with some guy, Mark, or no, Mike or something. It was Mike or something, because we could never have another Mark.
Too many.
Anyway, whoever this new replacement character was, Chase didn't like him. Chase wants us to be his fans, not the fans of someone else.
That's what we're going to do with the dog. Look at this.
So what I'm saying to myself is, I better be ready to augment. And so, and as you can see, we can do the time lapse. I can speed this whole video up and we can watch him just get covered with these little sticky bursts. Which all you got to do is get a Swiffer dry duster thing. You know, so I don't want to do it all too close. And I don't want to do it in this initial stage. I want to do it when the dog is in motion. He's even kind of, Blaze! Buddy. Blaze! Thanks for coming along, Sonny.
I was trying to keep up.
Smart though, I will tell you what, he's not like these other ones that fall for the wrong handler thing. He knew it wasn't you. You know what I mean?
He knows.
He didn't hang around seeing if you hate. He knew. So that was a really long distance. Now I can kind of Blaze. Now I can add a little bit of a short distance. So I could do one medium distance, one long, one short. People at home are like, it's like Cheyenne and her writing this all down, I hope. Anyway, guys, but this is a dog that's naive to the collar. If I honestly have no intention whatsoever of hitting any nick or anything even. Blaze! Yay! Yay! Why the lowest level the dog can feel when I know it can feel that. And this is a very weak pager, and I chose that for this dog. And I actually chose it for the next dog we're getting ready to bring out, which is a completely different temperament. But essentially what I've done in this video is introduce the pager, define my job as build up the food drive, help the dog understand the pager's me communicating, start adding an off-leash recall, and doing everything in my power. Blaze! All right, come with me. Blaze! Keep going, keep going. Yay! Yay! I'm gonna tell you, that was the best thing that he could have done. It would be very, very hard if you were him not to make some kind of conclusion about life that you hadn't made before, that even though you're way over there, one, we'll leave without you. Goodbye. We're going on a picnic. We're taking our hot dogs and bread with us. All right, and so what I'm seeing right here, I'll tell you what I would never do, correct that dog. I want a dog, if I could get this dog, and what we call it, Skip and Debbie, is treat level ouch, where they're very greedy. I'll tell you who holds all the cards in a dog with treat level ouch food drive. Whoever has the food. So my job is, the worst thing you could do with one like this, and that's why I don't like this when people do this, is that they would be to make this dog wait for food. That would be the equivalent of shutting him down. We need to hand feed him as much as possible. And I'll tell you what he likes, Pepperidge Farm bread. I'm going to need you to send a bread truck over. I kept holding my pager down. I kept holding it down. Maybe even to about right there. And I couldn't see him. I had faith though, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I could turn him right there. But he even did that. I think he did that even the first day. So I'm going to tell you what's going to come in handy. This training. So what I'm going to say to myself, I want to do it one more time. And there's no real specific number or anything that you're going to do, but I like to leave it where, you know, and it's not, oh, put them up on a good note or anything. I like to make it so there's a little bit, you've got a little frame there that they're kind of now operating within. Very small, very loose. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, I'm always with this dog because he knows about that threshold. He knows where that gate is. He knows where the gate is. He's just a little guy. He already knows. Tell you what I have to that. No reaction. And that was a pretty good job having no reaction. Would you say so?
Mm-hmm. It's perfect. Get better.
The reason I don't have any reaction, because if I do,
when I'm
it
doing
lessens
that,
the reaction I have when he does what I want. Remember, we're dealing with heightened reality. I'm going to let him go around that corner. I'm just going to tell you, that's going to be part of the dynamic with this dog. He's probably always going to head for that gate, and I'm always going to practice calling him away from there. He sees that other dog going out. All through.
You're his biggest Facebook fan already.
Blaze! Blaze! Keep going, keep going. This monkey boy. So he's already sort of, and a little dog like this doesn't forget that. Oh, they were leaving. He's saying to himself, I'll tell you what, I hate being left behind. Because I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to look up on YouTube and see what kind of flashy Akitas they have. Because honestly, well, you know what? Catalan's probably got the flashiest one. I'm not going to say he doesn't. So our goal is to be up there with him. I tell you, I'm already headed that way. All right, these dogs again. Note to self. Very, very hypersensitive. Very, very Blaze! Yay! Very, very complicated. Hey guys, that was his episode, and we're going to try to get his stickleburs off and maybe try to do some photos. Bye guys.